What's up everybody? So a few weeks ago I participated in a group portrait photography challenge. So the challenge was set by Kris Karl. He has an amazing photography podcast and you should definitely give it a listen. He has some amazing guests. So there was 3 people in the challenge and the challenge was to shoot portraits of a female model. We had to involve the colors green and purple, and there had to be some movement involved in the portraits. There also, when presenting the images, we had to present one set of diptychs, and it had to be between 3 and 7 images all up. So for this challenge, I decided to shoot with the Pentax 6.7. I used the 105mm, the 55mm, and the 135mm. The model that I chose was Kim, as I've worked with her before, and we were wanting to do photos again. So for the challenge, I knew that I needed the color green, so I sort of had an idea of a spot I'd driven past a few times. There's lots of fallen trees and different things to interact with, and it was nice and green and grassy and a good little spot. For the purple, I thought I would use flowers. I think flowers was a bit easier to control in terms of actually being able to get them, and then also it felt a bit unfair to tell Kim that not only did she have to provide the outfit, but it had to be a certain style and it also had to be a certain color. So I thought I'd give her the most flexibility in terms of picking the outfits. I also shot with the Minolta CLE on this shoot. I decided it would be good to shoot 35mm for the movement, as I didn't want to blast through 5 rolls trying to make sure I got things right with the Pentax. So that way I could shoot a lot of shots and just be a little bit quicker and feel a bit more comfortable as well with the slow shutter speeds, being that it was a rangefinder, it didn't have any mirror slap. So to start the shoot off, I decided to shoot the main portraits, just some standard ones, and switch outfits and do different bits and pieces, all with the Pentax 6.7, just to get us warmed up and into the easy stuff. So after shooting some of the main portraits, we decided to try with the Minolta CLE and do more of the movement-based shots and really play around to get a little bit experimental. We had a few good ideas which I really liked. Some didn't quite work out, some worked out better than others. I'm not the best with focusing with the rangefinder yet, so sometimes I miss focus when I'm trying to follow her movements. But it was all good fun and we managed to get some shots that I'm really happy with. So overall, I was very happy with the results that I got for this. I'll put up the 7 photos now that I sent to Kris as my sort of submission photos, my final ones. So overall, I think I prefer the portraits that I did individually when Kim was wearing the brown dress. But as a group, with the movements and everything else, I think I really liked the results that I got with the white outfit and the ones that I sent in. In hindsight, I wish I had have just stuck with the one outfit and just shot all the photos with that, but I do like to change it up, get some different things, and that it gives Kim more photos at the end, and it gives me different photos of different outfits, so not everything just looks the same. So one thing that I was very happy with was almost trying to tell a story or put a little bit of emotion or something in there in this shoot that I normally wouldn't do. I think the flowers allowed me to do that. They sort of led the way a little bit, starting off really treasured, well looked after, like important flowers, and then as the shoot went on, being less respected, sort of pulled apart, damaged, stepped on, and then towards the end just almost like they've been disregarded. I feel like it gave the shoot overall a nice little bit of flow, starting off really nice and sort of happy and taking it to a more emotional sort of place. And I'm really happy with that. That's something that I want to work on more. I feel like the photos that I like the most are ones where you feel something from the model and the context of everything going on in the photo. As much as I really like just well executed technical portraits, I feel like that is something that I want to do more of, and that really interests me. So overall, this challenge was super fun. Definitely check out everyone else that was involved. Kris will actually have a video on his YouTube channel. I'll link it in the description so you can go check it out and you'll see all the results and how my photos compare to everyone else's. There's also a little interview where I talk about how I felt and went about shooting and different stuff like that. So definitely go check that out. I would highly recommend you check out his podcast. It's amazing. He has some amazing guests on there, and it's really good to help, get you inspired, or something to listen to when you're on a photo walk, or just when you're around the house and you want to think more about photos. So definitely go check that out. Big thank you to Kris for giving me the challenge, accepting me into the challenge. It was super fun. And he has another one coming up soon with some more YouTube people, so definitely subscribe to him to be able to check that out. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and comment down below what your favorite photos were from this shoot. Again, if you found this video enjoyable, please consider subscribing. It would really help me out and help me grow the channel. And I'll see you on the next one.